I cope with stress. Being a man of faith, I come to God, I petition in prayer, and just ask Him to relieve that stress.
I'm a big communicator. I think the second I feel stressed about something, I pull my teammate aside and say, hey, I'm feeling really stressed about this. This is bugging me. What do you think I should do?
Talking to my dad is a very wise man, so he always has an answer for me. So just simply sitting on the phone with my dad, just chopping it up, let him know what I'm going through.
I'm a stress baker, so during finals, there's a lot of baked goods in my house. I also like to leave the stressful situation if I can and just listen to music.
Normally, if I'm struggling, I either give my parents a call or I go to my roommates, because my roommates see what I go through day to day, and normally they're walking through life with me at the moment.
My friends and my family, specifically my mom, I'll just give her a call. She's 5 hours away, but I know she's always just a phone call away as well. So definitely my family and friends, they're always there to support me.
I would tell myself to take a step back, fall back on those teammates who love and care for you just like you love and care for them, and simplify, regroup, and then get back to it.
My coach is really good about if he can see that we're down after a game or after a training session, he'll either talk to us, or if it's after a long weekend of games or whatever, he'll give us the day off for a mental health day, and there's nothing soccer related that day, and he usually will text us checking in on how we're doing that day.
I just think checking up often is a big thing. Sometimes you forget to check in on people. So yeah, just coaches reaching out to you personally and building relationships in that factor, but outside of the sport.
Creating a safe space to talk about those issues, and then I would also encourage coaches or remind coaches that some days the best practice is having a mental health day.
So when it comes to game day, there's obviously everybody has their own routine. My personal routine is I like to listen to music to get in the zone.
I just listen to my music. I get ready since the morning. It's it's game day, and I just put on my music and I'm ready to go.
Honestly, I don't have much of one. I guess I kind of try to employ the tactic of just talking with my teammates, seeing what they're working on throughout a match, and using it all as a learning experience. And if I don't really think about what I'm doing, it won't stress me out.
I believe that mental health is important for student athletes specifically because people see us as, I like to say, superstars. And when you look at people from a pedestal of that, it's easy to think that they are not in need of help, or they can just handle everything that they can when we can't. While we are superstars, while we're on the track, on the field, on the court, or anything in that nature, we definitely still need people to say, hey, I see that you're not doing okay. Is something that I can do to make that better for you?
I think that student athletes growing up in their sport, we put a lot of time and effort into it, and we're taught to push through hard things, and that can turn over into our mental health to where we think that we should push through every hard thing that comes along. And sometimes it's a situation where we need to reach out for help, and instead of trying to handle it on our own.
I think it's super important. I think it's something that if you asked any student athlete on any campus, they would definitely have a story to tell about it. And I think that it should be spoken out about, and people are struggling with it even if they don't show it a lot. So I think it's super important for us to be able to reach out and be like, hey, if you need this help, it is here, and people are here for you, and you are not alone, and that you are so much more than just an athlete. You're a person, you're a daughter, you have a lot to your life.